Here is Danny, and today there is 2 days till the release of Battlefield 2042, so I thought I'd do a short review of all 3 modes. Portal, I like it, lots of options, generally good gameplay, runs well, lots of content, but I do hate how Bad Company 2 soldiers can't run with Battlefield 3 guns, for example. It would be great if DICE opens that up. I also don't like how you can't earn XP in Portal minus some end of the round bonuses. The stuff you do, the kills you get, all meaningless in terms of progression. I give it a 8.5, Ripple Effect did a great job. Hazard Zone runs even better due to less players. Had some absolutely tense matches where we got the last extraction in like 1 second before the timer, and I actually liked it. Not as much pain as Apex Legends either, which is nice. The specialist system absolutely shines here, almost like it was made for Hazard Zone. The bots are killing me, which I did not expect. Also, it looks so damn good with the Storminal kicking in like here on our class. Damn. The problem I see is that I do not know how long this will stay fun. I'm currently already playing a few rounds in a row and then do something else, unlike for example other modes or other games where I can go on for way longer. So something should change in order to spice up the gameplay a bit. Think of extra missions while in game, for example. I rate it a 7.5. And then there is All Out War. It looks epic and it runs unepic, almost to the part of unplayable for me. Which is why I spend more time in other modes, including the bot modes. More isn't always better, and I personally rather had the option for 64-man Conquest or Breakthrough instead. It also misses a lot of options and modes, from a server browser to rush, frontlines and dominations, and 64-man modes like I mentioned before, even though it is available on last gen systems. If we had Conquest 64 in All Out War, I would rate it higher, since it would not only improve the flow of the game since there is way less running and open spaces, it would also improve the performance. Less players is less CPU strain, which equals more FPS. But for now, honestly, it is pretty poor and I give it a 3.5. I rather don't play the current thing and go to Portal or Hazard Zone instead. Honestly, the thing I have been doing the most in All Out War is sitting as Casper in my base with a drone, being a UAV and getting points that way. Yay, fun! Overall though, I do like that attrition and such are gone. Some features are nice, I love me a good grapple, but we also lost a lot of other features sadly, like a scoreboard or a chat box that works for all players and not just your team. But a detailed video on all the things we have lost later. And what did we gain? Cringy voice lines at the end of the round, transport vehicles that turn out to be better than tanks and attack helicopters because of their movement, speed and weaponry. Like, why does a hovercraft need a tow launcher and why does a jeep need a grenade launcher? And in what world did a scout helicopter need rocket pods? There's also of course bugs, like you could order a revive bug from Battlefield 5. But when there is a bug that is related to equipment, DICE can be pretty fast to fault it, which is nice. Like they have done with the dozer shield and the pokeballs, so it is good that DICE is proactive. For the mechanics, yeah, no idea what they did to the guns from the beta, but it seems like they've took the first shot spread multiplier from Battlefield 1 and dialed it to 100, but without actually having a decent spread reset. And I know I have been a supporter of weapon spread mechanics when implemented correctly. And in this case, it just isn't. Where in Battlefield 1 I had no problem shooting a guy at 60 meters with my river roll. Remember that game got burned for having random bullet deviation? In Battlefield 2042, good luck hitting anything on that range. Unless you are using an SMG. Those have actually decent accuracy. So either there's something wrong with assault rifles, or DICE forgot to add first shot spread multiplier to the SMGs. But that is also together with a big increase to the recoil. So now we got a combination of spread and recoil, making for super low accuracy, which isn't too much fun. I know I sound a bit harsh in this video, but there is some good potential here. It just needs some work to do. Imagine if this game actually launched in March 2022 and the state of the game would be so much better. That would have been amazing. So that sums it about up, I think. Yay for Portal and Hazard Zone, nay for All Out War for now. Unless you are on last gen, I guess the game flows way better there. But hey, that is all I got for now. Subscribe for more. This was Danny and I see you on the battlefield.